Kirsty was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis in, I think it was 1999, so she was 6 years old at that point. We sort of struggled through the years on and off in hospitals, out of hospitals, and then 2009 she passed away. So we decided to try and do something to keep her name out there. So we set up the charity in 2012.
She was an home girl. She didn't want to stop. She'd rather just come in, go up to the bedroom, have her mates down, and have fun at home. She wasn't like going out. She just like shopping and things like that. She's just so bubbly, and yeah, she was lovely, absolutely lovely. Yeah. She
sat about 3 of her GCSEs while she was in hospital. And she was determined to do it. So she went to sit her English exam. She was really poorly in the morning. She went to sit her English exam and she looked like death warmed up, but she was determined she wanted to do it. And she went there, did her exams, and she got like 10 GCSEs, being so poorly. She was just determined that she wanted to do it. She wouldn't let anything stop her.
The morning she was rushed into hospital, I had to travel to London, so I was down the other side of East London working on my job, working on trains. And I'd got a phone call then saying my daughter had been rushed into hospital. So I had to just leave my train, left my radios, I left loads of things there, just left. And just drove up the motorway like a madman just to get back. And then when you get back and I got back about 6 hours, something like that, but she was already in hospital and he'd rushed her into theatre then, so I didn't actually see her going into the theatre, but when I got there, she was just coming out, but it was quite hard really, because I spoke to her before I went at like 4 o'clock in the morning. She woke up and said goodbye to me in the morning. "I'll see you later, Dad." And obviously I didn't see her later, and that was the last time I seen her.
I think it all kind of goes in a blur, so you don't actually deal with anything. You're just kind of numb. I don't know how you do it really. You've got to. He got me through. When she passed away, after the funeral, we had lots of donations to the hospital really. And we didn't really know what to do with them. We thought, okay, well, we'll donate to the ward and whatever. But then sort of over the next sort of year or so, we kept getting people donating. Every time it was somebody's birthday, they'd say, "Oh, can we give this so you can give it to the ward?" So we started to think, oh, wait a minute, we can actually do something here, but that sort of keeps her name alive, makes people talk about her, remember her. Like we do all the time, obviously, but we thought, we could try and make a difference here. So we looked into it, and we set up the charity in 2012.
I would say we're possibly up to £70,000-80,000 through all the years we've raised. Well, the last 3 years, I think we raised 10 grand every year, every year that's gone past. So it's just like the charity night, which we always have at the club at Silverdale. And you have a waiting list every year, so we have about 300 people, nearly 300 people there all the time, and but there's probably 100, 200 waiting for come.
Just a couple of weeks ago, we gave our last donation, which was £10,000. £6,000 of that was from the charity night that we had recently.
The money we raised, we never can find a cure for cystic fibrosis for that. So we looked at making it easier for the people, the kids in the hospital, who'd all got CF or whatever, try and make it comfortable for them to stop overnight, and also if there was things they could get for them by, like units for making them breathe better, where they could go home early instead of stopping in the wards, getting them out the wards quicker, make it easier for them at home. Just little things to make it easier for when they were in the hospital.
I think if somebody was raising money for the charity at the minute, it's just so rewarding. You see, you make a difference. And if you've been there and you've seen what's there or what's not there, your money can really help.